Hi guys, welcome back to another video with myself, crypto banker SHX. Before we dive into today's video, just a disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor and nothing I say or do should be taken as financial advice. Now, we're going to cover in today's video the pitch that Tammy Camp, the CEO of Stronghold, made to the Visa judging panel of the Visa Everywhere competition, in which Stronghold actually won the audience favorite in North America award. And before we go through that video, I just wanted to cover a couple of important points. So we all know that Stronghold isn't your average crypto project. Most tokens store value. SHX creates it. So it is the building block of real world purpose in Stronghold's expanding payments ecosystem. And when we look at StrongholdNET, the participants of StrongholdNET benefit from a set of blockchain-enabled capabilities. So we have the POS, the point of sale, we have the e-commerce technology and SaaS providers, which is software as a service, the institutional partners, the likes of JP Morgan, Chase Bank, the Bancorp Bank, to name a few, and the merchants, the millions of merchants, and consumers. And they all feed in and utilize StrongholdNet. We have the partner and enterprise platform APIs in which they use that to do so. Then they access the payments and merchant financing and the multi-ledger blockchain capabilities and transaction processing power of Stronghold Virtual Ledger, which is Stronghold's own ledger, the Stellar blockchain, the XRP ledger, the US ACH network, which processes over $80 trillion a year, ISO 222, and this is all powered by the currency and all enabled by the currency and liquidity tool of Stronghold SHX token. And what is interesting is when you then begin to look at the strategic investors of Ripple, at the key partnerships with IBM and Stellar, and we begin to think about, the Bancorp Bank with the founders, Betsy, Frank, and Daniel as well, all invested, but also people like Jason Gardner, who is the founder and CEO of Marqeta. So, for example, Marqeta actually power Coinbase's crypto-backed card. So they power the Coinbase card and they provide the services for that. If we're then thinking about the Bancorp Bank, and I've covered this previously, they actually enable leading fintech companies and provide the banking services for PayPal and Chime. And they're number 6 in terms of debit issuing bank in 2022. But they're actually number 1 for the prepaid issuing bank in 2022. And so prepaid stored value program managers, that includes governments, employee benefits, corporate disbursements, payroll and gift card. So it's responsible for 21% of the bank's revenue, and they are providing it, and there are strategic investors in Stronghold. So all of these people have a vested interest to make Stronghold and SHX a success and also use their influence. And it's not just them who use their influence, it's also the venture capital firms that are signed up to the Venture Funds Rewards Program, through which they all earn SHX for every dollar that is transacted through the Stronghold payment method and through StrongholdNet. And so when we're thinking about, well, where do StrongholdNet get 1 million merchants signed up to the program, to StrongholdNet, and using SHX, like where would you find that? And when we then begin to look at things like their accolade and awards, we see that they won the audience favorite in North America Visa Everywhere competition, which is hosted by Visa and TechCrunch. And as we go down, we understand that there was 1,400 applicants, and Stronghold was one of the top 6 finalists, and they actually won the award. And they won it for their initiatives on a large scale, demonstrating the ways in which StrongholdNet And SHX is transforming the world of payments, Web3, and DeFi. And so I'm going to go through this video with you, and I'm going to stop it at certain points just to make some very important points. But this is very interesting. This is from 2022, and this is Tammy Camp, the CEO of Stronghold, which, like it says here, is a leading financial infrastructure company that provides fast, secure, and accessible financial services through a simple API. So Stronghold works with businesses to make payments quicker and easier while maintaining regulatory compliance and interoperability between payment systems. So let's play this video now, and I will try my best to let it flow through, but I will stop it at certain points which I believe are of value.
Hi everyone, my name is Tammy Camp and I'm the CEO and co-founder of Stronghold. We are a Forbes FinTech 50 developer platform that allows software companies to embed payments in financial services through a simple API. Our focus is on the fastest growing SMB verticals, healthcare and B2B, with a compounded annual growth rate at 17%. These verticals comprise of a $14 billion annual spend in payments. We've partnered with over 18 technology and software companies and 7 of the most innovative financial institutions. This thriving Stronghold ecosystem puts us in a unique position to address real small business challenges. 66% of small businesses feel that their financial institutions are unresponsive to their needs, and 58% report that their financing needs are not being met, with people of color 52% less likely to receive financing. With these challenges in mind, Stronghold's launched a suite of products. Here are the 2 that we're going to talk about today. The first product is merchant financing. After onboarding to our payments platforms, merchants can access financing quickly because Stronghold uses business performance, payments history, and existing KYB data, leading to approval and funding in just 3 days.
So they already know what a business is producing in terms of revenue, and therefore they can take and approve a merchant cash advance, a loan to that business, and then take the payments directly in a percentage of the payments coming into the business. So it's not like traditional financing where you go to a bank and then they have various credit scores and use various data. These guys are using real-time data because they process all their payments, which means that they can offer finance to businesses who might not necessarily have been able to access it.
The second product is Stronghold's rewards program. You've most likely participated in one yourself, say a punch card from a coffee shop or airline points. While it's usually retailers or credit cards doing the offering, with our rewards program, the retail merchant is the recipient. They redeem their points on processing fee rebates, cashback, or Stronghold's climate-friendly SHX crypto token. These 2 products make a big impact for our community. For example, using merchant financing and our rewards program, one of Stronghold's merchants remodeled their medical clinics 12 months early, driving a 15% increase in their business. They also use rewards cashback to reinvest in medical equipment for an additional 5% increase in top line. As a former partner at 500 Startups, where I taught proven Silicon Valley growth frameworks, I witnessed over 1,600 venture-backed portfolio companies, including 51 unicorns, implement scalable distribution to drive exponential growth.
That's a huge point. Tammy Camp is a powerhouse in regards to technology, payments, and infrastructure. And she has the connections. That is insane in terms of experience. But also, she has used those connections to build Stronghold as a business and the SHX token. And one very important point is she said they have 1 million merchants in the pipeline, and this is in 2022. But if we pause this, if we read this down here, partnerships closed with over 1 million plus merchants. So they already have over 1 million signed up. They've got 1 million in the pipeline. And when we go back just quickly to This is from 2023. And when we look at the slide here, sorry to jump around slightly, there's only 8,000 in the merchant pipeline. They've already closed off all of those million merchants. They've done the majority of them, and they've done it through their influence of their key strategic investors, and also their venture capital partnerships and program where all of the top venture capital funds earn SHX. So this is real world utility already on StrongholdNet, and all it's waiting for, in my opinion, is clear regulatory clarity. They're already providing real world utility. It's just a case of flipping the switch, and once that happens, then we're going to see the full force and utility publicly of StrongholdNet and SHX. But this is insane. Where do you get a million merchants from? Well, it's exactly that, using the influence of the investors, using her influence as a powerhouse. And if we see this from 2020, this is when they started active merchants, and then it just goes off. Like, they'll have millions already, and they're already enabling that point of sale software solutions to embed payments and virtual payment networks for commerce transactions. They're already using StrongholdNet and utilizing it, so it's only a matter of time.
At Stronghold, we've applied these frameworks to successfully build a direct marketing.
Because she already knows what works. She's already done the frameworks. Insane.
And channel partnerships into our go-to-market strategy, quickly assembling a network of over 1 million merchants in our pipeline. Our business model is driven by 3 revenue streams for a diversified top line that revolves around merchant success: fast financing, payment services, and foreign exchange spread.
How do you think they're doing the foreign exchange spread? Well, they'll be using that institutional exchange that they built in partnership with IBM. And also they'll be using Stronghold USD, which is exclusively both the exchange and the stablecoin exclusive use for businesses and institutions and governments, not retail.
This allows us to grow quickly and serve the needs of our merchants. The Visa Direct API enables us to provide funds in real time to our merchants in our financing program, a game changer for businesses with tight cash flows. Stronghold's international merchant base requires reward payouts in their native currency. Visa's foreign exchange rate API, in conjunction with the Visa Direct API, delivers a faster and better user experience for multi-currency transactions. Furthermore, Stronghold leverages Visa to provide rewards via USDC, the stablecoin issued by Stronghold's partner circle. Like Visa, we heavily focus on accessibility. Payments and financial systems are rapidly innovating, and our teams work at the forefront of these innovations. With Visa support, Stronghold paves a different path toward a more inclusive, stable, and connected global economy. Thank you.
Yeah, they're not going after just the US, they're going after the entire world.
Wonderful pitch, Tammy. It was great learning more about Stronghold. And I'm sure our judges have some fantastic questions. So let's kick it off with Edward for our Q&A.
Thank you, Tammy. Great pitch. I love the products, 2 products you talked about, and I love the all the API integration. What's next? You said there was just 2. What else is on your radar here?
We actually have a product suite. So we have payment processing, we have, which is live today, and this is how merchants onboard. And because we are a payments processor, we are able to offer them merchant financing. So that's one suite of an additional product that we have in our suite. So we have merchant acceptance like with Visa, and we offer acceptance in other forms like ACH, as well as payout.